In just a minute, I'm going to show you a video, but there are some notes, some things that I feel like that you need to know before you watch the video so that you'll have an understanding of it. So the first time that we go through the video, you're going to hear me talking some. I may, pop in and say, hey, notice the symbolism here, or notice the symbolism here. And remember, symbolism is like you're going to see, let's see, here. This is symbolism right here. You're going to see this in the music video. This is symbolic for the Stamp Act, all right? And then this is King George. Remember, he was the King of England, and he was the meanie pants. And the whole reason that the Declaration of Independence came about is because everybody got tired of this joker right here being a tyrant. He was a dictator. He was the one that was in charge of everybody and everything. He had total and complete power. There was no Senate, no Congress, no lawmakers, no judges, nothing. He had total control. All right, again, we said this was symbolic for the Stamp Act. And they make a reference to the Tea Party. And so when he says there's not enough tea or too much tea, or anyway, there's something in there about no tea. And the tea is reference to the Boston Tea Party. All right, and you noticed earlier I said tyranny or tyrant, which pretty much describes King George. All right, pretty much describes King George. And tyranny and tyranny, or tyrant rather, is just, the definition is the government, the absolute, oppressive, unjust, they're unfair. So in other words, this is King George, and this is all the people in the 13 colonies. He was stepping on them all the time, constantly stepping on them, being mean to them, pushing them around. He had absolute power, and he treated them unjustly. All right, in the video, you're going to see this guy. This is Thomas Jefferson. All right, this is Ben Franklin. And I'm not sure which one is which, but there is a John Adams. There's John Adams is here. And then there's a John Hancock. Remember about John Hancock? He was the one that had the most legible handwriting. I would guess this right here would be him, since he has the feather. They wrote with the feather and the ink back then, like that was how they signed things. That would be my guess, that this would be John Hancock. Sam Adams, in the mug right here, this is beer. I'm not promoting beer by any means, but I'm just saying this is beer, and I know that this is Sam Adams because his family owned a brewery. And then this is Ben Franklin, just because look at the glasses and the hair, and we know that he was bald. And this is just him. This is how he looks in all of his pictures that we've been studying so far, and that you've been studying so far in history. Look at King George here. King George is just now getting the Declaration of Independence, and he's reading over it, and he's thinking, okay, what's going on here? And then look at his eyes there. He is big mad. He is very unhappy. And then, of course, remember, there was something that we read earlier. I think it was on one of the worksheets. Remember, we said that it said that he was a musician, so we know that this is Thomas Jefferson. And you'll also notice in the background on the drum set, when they are singing at the end, 1776 is the year that the Declaration of Independence was signed. And then, of course, this is just the drum set, and 1776 is on there. Lots of good stuff. I can't wait for you to watch the video. You're going to love it.